I feel behind in life, and here's why. If you are on TikTok or Instagram, you see that everyone at their early 20s are traveling, or they have a big house, or they're married. When are we ever not feeling behind in life? I I feel like all of my life I've been feeling behind and feeling like I am always in a race. A race to where? And that's a good question. A race to where? I feel behind because I don't have my life together. I feel like, me being 22, I should have a house ready. I should be married. I should have a career. But I don't. I work a 9 to 5 that I hate. I am currently still in school. I live in an apartment. But why do I feel like that's not enough? Why don't I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job taking care of myself? Why am I not feeling like the regular 20 something people? And I think that's because we often compare ourselves to what we see online. And when we do that, we just go down this loophole of never feeling enough. We think that other people have it better because they're traveling, they live in a house, and they just have it better than us. At the end of the day, we don't really know what goes on with that person's life that we see online. They could be struggling mentally, financially, emotionally. We just don't understand. We just see a highlight of their lives. And we measure ourselves to their success, to what they have, because we're envious. We want what they have. It would be nice to have a house, to be married, to be so stable enough that I can travel and live for myself and not survive. Because honestly, on a day to day, I honestly feel like I am just surviving. You're not behind in life because you wanted to live a little bit more. I lived and worked, and and that honestly kicked my butt. Helped me discover that I do not want to be working till I die. Do you? No. I want you all to hear this because I think we often compare our success to people that we see online or our peers because they somehow have it better than us, because they have it more easy than us. But like I said, we don't really know what goes on in their lives. Not to make it suspicious, or we don't really know what's going on with their lives. It's not like that. But at the end of the day, we have to live our own life. We can compare and, be envious all we want, but where does that take us? It doesn't take us anywhere but make us feel like shit. It honestly does. And why do you want to feel like shit every single day? People are already making us feel like shit. So why don't we just honor our path that we're taking? Because our path is still beautiful. It is still being written as it being unfolded, if that makes sense. It is our path alone. And we can't compare or try to follow the steps of other people that we admire or want. Because even if you want that big house, marriage, and, to travel, what if traveling is not for you? What if, you discover oh, I want to be in, I want to travel in my own home, my own hometown, and I want to, appreciate where I live. Why wait until our deathbed to appreciate the things that we already have? Why can't we just take maybe 5 minutes out of our day to just honor and appreciate the things that are already going so well in our lives. What we have, other people may want it as well. And I think we have to understand that people are always going to want what other people want. Well, that doesn't make sense. Sorry. Other people are always going to want what other people have. And I think that's just in us as humans. I think it's very human of us to want what other people have. And I think we have to rewire our mindset to just be a little bit more grateful, a little bit more appreciative of our life, because our life can go to shit any single day. But just being more grateful with the life that you already have and live it to the best of your ability and what is better for you. So I just want to say it's okay to feel behind in life. You're not behind. You're on your own journey. Honor it, love it, walk it, run it, strut it. Literally, this is your life, and it's okay to feel behind. Remember that it is no one's race but yours. You're literally competing with no one but yourself. So that's tea. I just want to say thank you so much for listening to Grow, Glow, and Get Real, girlies and gents. I am your lovely host, Precious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.